All right. Okay, we seem to be live. How are we all doing, chat of the Honored Ones
Oh yeah.
podcast, the greatest podcast on earth? Welcome to episode 73.5. Talking about JJK season 2 episode 7. A lot of episodes and seasons here, but um uh
Go the chat, by the way.
Mahito versus Mechamaru. And yes, I will
Yeah.
share the chat right now because I kept forgetting, and you know what? You didn't remember either, so I think we're cool.
I did just remember, and I reminded you. Goat versus goat. It was this was a great episode. I mean, duh, right? Very, 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 very fun episode. Mappa cooked on a fight that like legally,
They
right, in
didn't
their
have to.
contract they didn't
Yeah.
have to cook it. Now, should they have? Obviously, and they did, right? But they did not. They were not legally obligated to cook here. We're pre Shibuya, right? If they wanted to save their budget a little bit, they wanted to conserve some time, conserve some manpower, conserve some energy, right? Conserve some funds, they could have. But damn, they said, "Hold on, I got something for you," and they did. I'm not gonna lie to you. They definitely did. We said this last week, right? But Mechamaru's voice actor I mean, he was homeless, bro. He needed to get a new place.
Yep.
The animators, bro, they haven't
Yep.
smelled hot water in weeks.
Nope.
All right,
Bro,
they
the
said, hold
Repo
on, I need
Man
to put
was
something together.
approaching the microphone as he was recording these lines. He was taking that desk. Like, brother was like, he sent the voice file as they were as they were dragging it out to the truck.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, it is. It's kind of a wild experience to watch this anime week to week now, especially now that we're getting back into like the thick of it, the current day stuff.
Hmm.
And I was thinking, right? Um, it's it's neat that they care so much about this series because there was a sequence, right, where just like there's two sequences in this episode that just clicked for me that they like JJK like that's a labor of love right there. First one was Ultimate Mechamaru's entrance, right? That shit was
Hmm.
raw, man. The lasers, the water, the like scale, beautiful.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
number two was Mahito transforming, like pulling a Beast Boy, transforming into every animal under the sun in like 10 seconds. No, five.
When he was running away or when he
Yeah,
got
when he
stabbed,
when he was running away, dude.
dude, that shit
That
was
was so
so
fucking
cold.
cool. Oh my
Oh my
god, bro.
god, bro. That
I
was
was
that was
losing my
actually
mind.
one
Yep.
of the most that was one of the most insane. I was like, wow, they cooked.
Yep.
Now,
Dude, the transitions were so seamless too. He went from like rat to bat to ape to was it bird or like some sort of bat, like some winged
yeah, he
creature.
went it
Yeah.
was like it was like a bat. Oh man. The whole sequence was actually ridiculous to see.
Mhm.
Um it was actually kind of insane. There are a lot of moments in this fight that's relatively short in the manga, right? Where they just dialed it up to 11, right?
Mhm.
I will say, I mean, just going through the fight, kind of almost play by play, like for all the differences. One of the things that I thought were really cool is a very small thing, but in the manga, after he gets hit by the first simple domain, they have Kokichi like slap him, right? I think just front kicking him is just such a funny thing. I don't know why. It just seems just a little bit of added disrespect, a little bit of added flair. But I liked it. I thought it was cool. Um, Ghetto's face. I don't know if you remember the difference, but him being like, it's working, and then he's like, right now might be the time. Dot dot
Yeah.
dot.
Ooh,
I'm like,
dude.
ooh, that's
Yeah.
some foreshadowing. I like
Yeah.
that.
Bro, I
I
was like,
like it.
yeah, dude, I saw that. I was like, wait, no, is this a new scene? And
Yeah. He doesn't
bro,
say that. He does
yeah.
not say that in the manga.
I was
And
like,
I'm like,
no,
ooh,
that's crazy, bro.
nah, they fans for
Yup.
real. They thinking about how they can layer this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Bro,
lock in. Let's cook.
cause like, bro, like it made so much. It made more sense why he was there when they added that scene, right? Than like the other
Yep.
way around. Cause like, honestly speaking, it just seemed like he was there to like coach Mahito. Like, no, Mahito, you can't break a binding vow. No, Mahito, this is it was this way is like much funnier, I
And
guess.
he's like, hey, hey man. When he was like, it's working. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think what they did here, obviously, Mechamaru loses, right? Kokichi dies.
Mm,
But here's the
he gets
thing.
cooked. Kokichi.
They yeah, they made Jesus Christ. They made him
I can't let you
to
in waves, huh?
me. Yeah. I think they did a really good job of making him seem like even more of it. Like they didn't stray from like the original sort of like ethos or like point of the fight, but they do add some things that just make him seem a little cool, like the Geto thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he's like, to have him be like, oh, he might actually kill Mahito right here, right? It might be, or he might actually like basically bring him to that point. It'll be my time to shine. I think that's cool. It's a very small thing, right? It's relatively insignificant in the grand scheme of the entire story, but just having Geto seriously think that Mahito could lose, nice. I like that. Very
Yep.
cool to me. Um,
I'll be
I
honest.
also liked.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. I was gonna say, so like I was mentally, I do that thing like that I do every week where I just sort of mentally compare it to how it was in the manga. And let me tell you, man,
Mhm.
the anime really had me believing Mechamaru was gonna win this
That's
one.
what I'm saying. I said this when I watched the episode, bro. But like, I'm not gonna lie to you. So not only did it make me think he was going to win, I promise you, right? I'm maybe 30% joking, right?
Yeah,
Like maybe
like
30% of what I'm saying is a joke. I genuinely wanted him
dude,
I wanted them to change the narrative
literally, I
and
thought they
have
were
him
going to.
win.
No, I thought they were going to. I thought that they like they just said, "Screw you, Gege. We're doing our own thing." We like, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, this is where Mahito dies." I, dude, that stab in Mahito's domain, I was like, "It's over." They just killed off Mahito. Oh my god,
Yes.
they just
And the bubbling, changing everything. I was like, God damn.
yeah. I was
Okay.
like, bro, they are selling this kill, dude.
They sold. I see why he was fooled. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I see, bro.
bro, I was
He,
fooled.
yeah. I said, oh, damn. He must actually got him this time. Okay. So I mean, have you seen Gurren Lagann? Probably not. Yeah. No, never mind. You haven't seen Ava either. No, no real anime fan shit. I will say this. For all the people that have seen Gurren Lagann, for all the people who have seen Ava, I'm sure you noticed the references. When Mahito first breaks in, I think, wow, the fight's over, right? That's all we're getting. And then Kokichi calls for Mechamaru, and they just start kind of cooking for a little bit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That was the moment I said, no, no. Change it. I don't care what Gege had planned. I don't care about Shibuya anymore, bro. Kokichi, I need you to survive, buddy. I
Yep.
need you to lock in and get him. Because he was,
Bro, like what killed me,
bro.
the entire sequence, right, was like, bro, run away. You run away. And
I'm
he
not
just
gonna lie to you. Playing dead would have went
yeah.
hard. Playing dead, just die, bro.
Lit- Bro,
They're gonna run away. You're just dead, bro.
Mahito wasn't gonna chase you. That's the part that like keeps messing with me. Like he he was just like, alright, that's like the way the cookie crumbles, and he was like, let's go home, Geto. It, bro came back. He didn't need to.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you though. Geto is not letting that slide. Like if Kokichi gets away, everything is ruined. As not, he's not letting. Like Geto would probably have fought him instead, and that would have ended just as poorly. But
It would have ended
yeah,
worse, yeah. You know what's
yeah,
you know what's funny though? When new Shadow Style was unveiled, right? Like that part of the fight, or not even, but just like simple domains. Um, it really like
going.
it really cemented, or I guess showcased Mahito's inexperience with jujutsu. Just because like sometimes he's so powerful and like he can do so much shit that like you forget he's kind of a newbie as well. And
Yeah.
like he was just like, all right, I win, my domain's active, right? And he just couldn't like conceive because he was like, oh, this guy doesn't have a domain, I'm fine, I'm chilling, and like the
Yeah.
simple domain thing, he just like didn't compute.
What?
Yeah.
Aw. Yeah, bro.
So
I'm
supposed to do that.
Yeah, I'm very, 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 very satisfied with how that episode came out, man. I mean, the change of animation, there were so many things about that fight that were that were really cool. I obviously he was delusional, right? Like Kokichi was delusional the entire time. Obviously, who cares, right? But like someone in chat mentioned it too, having one arm, half of your cursed energy remaining in one simple domain, looking at a special grade and saying "Let's fucking rumble" is kind
Insane.
of hard. Like, get it, delusional,
yep.
whatever. Kind of hard,
Yeah.
bro. Bro said, "Hold on, that's fine, but
okay.
you're not me."
Let me know if you thought the same thing, right? Mechamaru has the mentality of a strong sorcerer.
Yes, yes,
It's weird,
yes,
bro. He was like, "I'm gonna win."
Yes.
He was just like, oh my
Yes.
god! I was like,
And
oh,
he was like, the thing is too, he was mainly smart about it,
Yeah.
right? I think, like,
I th-
because once again, the reason I think he sort of didn't run away is because he knew Geto would never let it slide, right?
right.
And I think the main blunder you could sort of call is like he didn't double check to make sure Mahito died,
Yeah.
right? Because he did the same thing that Mahito did, right?
Mm-hmm.
He played dead. And it's almost ironic that that was the strategy that got him. But I mean,
Bro,
I'm gonna
like,
be real with you, right?
hmm?
The cards just were not lining up in his favor,
They
bro.
really weren't. Yeah.
He was facing a special grade sorcerer and a special grade curse who can only be harmed by a thing you have four of, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were just at a massive disadvantage. I agree with you. I think his like dedication, his mentality,
But
and
he,
sort of like
yeah.
that
But like,
uber confidence,
bro,
bro.
but it didn't like it didn't come at the right time because like bro was he
Yeah.
was having like a Jogo moment. His opponent selection was not his friend.
Unfortunate, bro. It was very unfortunate.
Because like bro, if he was doing this like against like a finger bear or something,
Oh my
he
god,
might
bro.
have hit a black flash.
He's doing 1 year charge and then
Yep.
that thing's going away. I'm gonna be real with you. There are I'm gonna be honest, right? There are a lot of characters in the story that would have gone up against Ultimate Mechamaru and not have lived to see the next day. I'm
100%.
gonna
Yeah.
be real, bro. That the pigeon viola, bro. First of all, that looked beautiful. The
Mm-hmm.
different oh my god, that looked
Stunning.
spectacular.
Yeah.
But just bro, you're not getting hit with 5 years of curse energy and just eating that, bro.
Yep.
It's
Bro, and the thing that like drove me crazy, right? Okay, this might be a crazy thought, but I was like, if this was any of the other disaster curses, this fight would be a lot more dire.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like aside from Jogo, I agree. Like I think Hanami is looking a little bit more scared when he gets hit by Pigeon Viola. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be real with you.
I think even
Or
that,
like,
that initial blast, like that incinerated Mahito's skin. Like it just didn't matter because of Idol Transfiguration, right? But Hanami,
Yeah.
Hanami especially, he's not like eating heat. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, heat blasts are not doing well. And Hanami's like actual attacking power isn't bad at all, right?
but he's not.
But
But they're also that's the thing.
yeah.
They're also not in nature, right? So Hanami especially would have been screwed over because no domain, right? That flower offering, nothing to offer it.
That man, god, bro, it frustrates me because I'm like, yeah, cool, story, but I'm like, but what if though?
Selection screen. Speaking of what if, right? Funny timing for you, but like, dude. Speaking of his opponent's selection screen, he literally could not have gotten a worse build, right? Like, yes, Mahito was there because healing him or whatever, but like, if he was going into this already healed and it was like the disaster curse, any disaster curse, fuck, dude, the first simple domain thing.
Yeah, that's hurting, bro.
That's hurting. Yep.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like Dagon would get done the most dirty. Obviously, he's the weakest. Then Hanami, then Jogo, and the only reason I think Jogo would be more fine than the rest of them is because if they're heat-based attacks, he's fine, right? But like mostly the force will just like stomp
It would
him.
be a problem.
Yeah.
I think it would be like I think it would definitely I think he'd be quicker to pop his domain.
Yeah.
Especially because he's not fighting somebody that he like really reveres like that.
Yeah.
I will.
Also,
Yeah.
I feel like Jogo is one of the few curse users, or I guess like people with fighters, combatants in JJK who can eat their own attacks. Like,
Yeah.
I don't see magma attacks or whatever Jogo's the main does hurting him. Just
Yeah, I kind of agree. I
Yeah.
kind of agree. Yeah, I will. Sleeping Danger. Thank you for the 14. You got current Miwa or full potential Mechamaru. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not pitting those two against each other. I'm looking at it like this, right?
they gotta get married.
Miwa
Bro.
is like Yuta, and Mechamaru is like her Rika. You know what I mean? They're just a dynamic duo,
I like
right?
that.
They're just locked in. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Man, the what if scenario of Mechamaru. So like speaking of your video, real quick, right? It's so I watched it before the stream started, and I was at the end. You gave him, was it like high grade 1, low special grade, around?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had a question for you, right?
Yeah. What up?
I also saw your poll, and they said he'd be disaster level. Do you have disaster level above like grade 1, or like what's your
Yes.
personal?
I think every disaster level curse
Their special
is
grade,
above.
obviously.
yeah, is above. Yeah, not in terms of just rank. I mean, just in terms of power,
Right, right.
is above your like actual designated rank grade ones. Like, I don't think like we can get into characters maybe that pop up like later in the manga that technically aren't special grade that can beat them. Sure, right?
Hmm.
But like, there is no grade one character like Naobito, right?
Yeah.
None of there's no individual grade one. Like, I'll even take Yuji, put him up against Mahito. They're not
Mm.
1v1ing them and winning, right? I think the
Right.
Disaster Curses win almost, not almost, 100% of the time they're pit up against one grade. Like, bro, listen, I will just say this. In season one, right, Nanami versus Yuji was something that, like, Nanami had to jump in, right? Yuji was about to get his skull crushed. And that Mahito, we'll just say he's even less experienced than he is right now. And obviously you got like Jogo, Dagon Hanami, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, I think the Disaster Curses are a pretty large leap in bound and strength away.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So that's okay. So you'd put Mechamaru on like disaster level curse, like the curse scale,
Yeah,
disaster level, right? Yeah.
I think he's like I
Because
think he's
he
I think full
benefits.
potential
Yeah.
Mechamaru, yeah, is probably like cooking him.
Yeah.
Or at least he's in that tier, right?
100%. Yeah, because I was gonna say like the special grade tiers are different for each like class of being, right? For
Mhm.
curses and sorcerers, so I could see him
Yeah.
being like disaster level, curse spirit level, but not
Mhm.
special grade sorcerer level, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him. I wouldn't put him. Like, I could see him getting the special grade class just because of the army,
Hmm.
right? We've seen a precedent for that. But in terms of like actual fighting ability, right? I don't
Hmm.
think. Obviously, I don't think he compares to Gojo. I
Yeah.
don't think he compares to Yuta, like, et cetera, et cetera. I will say, Landy, you bring up a funny thing, um, or just like a thing that I found really cute.
Hmm.
Miwa looking super cool for Mechamaru's POV is something that I find like actually kind of adorable.
Yeah. It's
I
sad
actually
adorable.
find that like
Yeah.
I find that very, very endearing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for me, Gege decided to rip my heart out of my chest
Yeah.
immediately after, but it is
Yeah,
what it is, I guess.
dude, you can't just like care. Don't slip up like that with
Yeah,
JJK.
that's my bad, bro. I
That's a
can't just
rookie
be
move.
happy.
Yeah.
That's honestly my bad, right?
Mm.
Got to charge that one to the game. I decided to be invested in a character, my fault. But yeah, I will say, I guess what was only the first half of this episode, crazily enough, right? For how action packed it was and all
Yeah.
that. The first half of this episode, I mean, it was spectacular, right? It was spectacular. I think. Oh, do you want to? I don't even know if you notice this all that much, right?
Mm.
But there's been a little bit of a discussion surrounding the ghosting and like the dimming of certain things like in the anime broadcast.
Oh,
Like, did you notice that stuff? Do you know what I'm referencing?
I know what you're referencing. I just thought that was like just animation. I don't really question it. I did see that somebody try to explain it in the replies, saying it was like a thing they do for Japanese broadcasting, but it gets like
In
for
response to
seizures. Yeah,
seizures, yeah.
but they don't. They remove it from the DVD.
Yeah, I'm dude. Like, yeah, they remove her from like Blu-rays and stuff like that. But and I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's not unnoticeable for me, at least. Like, I can see it, but I'm not someone that's super bothered by it, to be honest. It's just the name of the game, I guess, at that point. I
Yeah.
will say, like, in however much time, that's gonna be like a while, right?
Mhm.
I would love to revisit some of like the flashier fights that we're gonna get, because I'm sure like anything containing like big blasts of energy, so like think Jogo, obviously Mechamaru. I'd love to revisit that. Even Gojo versus like Toji initially, when he's using like blue and like spinning it all around or whatever. I'm very interested in going back to kind of um seeing what that looks like.
Yeah. Calibarx4, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Appreciate you. You think Iron Man Muta's hitting a Black Flash with a weaker opponent? There's a higher chance of it, right? Like if he was going in with like the mentality he was going into with this fight, and it was like, I don't know where like would be like a safe opponent to like push him, like really push him, but not
Yeah.
like break him as easily, right?
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure. I like if we're just talking like pure like probability, likely not. Uh but I mean, like, it's not it's just one of those things where I think the usage of Black Flash as like a measuring stick is understandable, right? but the amount of people, even the amount of like super competent people who've hit it, is very, very few.
Mm-hmm.
I think like we haven't seen characters high levels Geto hit it, right?
Uh-huh.
We haven't seen a lot of characters that I think I would designate to be like very elite, high level sorcerers with amazing cursed energy manipulation, right? So I don't I'm the circumstances would have to be perfect for Mechamaru for sure. That's how I'll put it. The circumstances would definitely have to be perfect. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah.
But I think like Mechamaru isn't necessarily weak and or you know not sorcerer minded enough to take advantage of that if the opportunity rose.
Yeah, no, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Um, dude, can you imagine an ultimate Mechamaru like Black Flash? Jesus Christ. That sounds like scary, bro. Ugh. But yeah, I will say just like this was a beautiful fight, man. This was
Yeah.
honestly like I say this every week and I'm probably gonna keep saying it, but damn, I'm so glad that Mappa's doing Shibuya, and I'm so glad that they seem so passionate to do it. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
Um,
It's
yeah.
I absolutely love to see it, and I'm really happy that like I'm just happy that JJK is getting this treatment, man. Like
Mhm.
the worst of it with Gojo's Honored One scene. That's a good floor. You know, if that's as bad as it gets, knock wood, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, it is interesting though, right? I was thinking like if Mecha like what would be a bigger like dangerous thing for Mechamaru to have, right? A like three to five ultimate Mechamarus, right, that he can control simultaneously, or um, what was the thing? Like just a bunch of small Mechamarus, but at a greater number, right? So like 100 or 200 or something, right?
Mm. I'm gonna be real with you.
I think the small
I'm more
Mechamarus.
you think so? I'm
Yeah,
more scared. I'm more scared of the five big ones. I'm gonna be honest. If they have the same amount of cursed energy and shit.
it's not even. I think for me, it's like the mechanism to power them is finite, right? Like the fuel is a lot more finite. So I'm it feels like a one-off kind of nuclear option for him. And you could, because like, okay, you can make the argument if he ever gets that right, like that is beyond special grade kind of threat.
Mm.
However, like the price he has to pay to do it seems like it's not casual. So
Sure.
that's for me like
Um,
the thing.
I get that. I get
Yeah.
that. That makes sense. I think if we're talking about likelihood, then yeah. I think if we're saying both of these are just like snapped into existence, five massive Gundams who can spend 5 years of cursed energy in a single attack. You, I don't want to see that, right? I don't want to see 25 years worth of cursed energy flying at me. Personally, I don't think I'd be able to. I don't think that would be. Listen, I'm strong. I'd probably at least burn my hand, right? And I don't want to do that. So obviously, gonna have to go with the weaker ones. But yeah, man, Kokichi, great, bro. I wanted them to change the story for you, man. Um, but yeah, I would say that part of the episode really good. I guess we could move on to the second half because that's when we actually start getting into like Shibuya, like
Dude,
literally Shibuya,
can I just tell
right?
you, my experience watching this episode is a little messed up. I just finished reading the chapter for this week, right, for this Sunday, and I went right into the episode because that's how I remember that it was like coming out when it did, and I finished the episode. My hands were so sweaty, and
Hmm.
my heart had been racing for like 25 minutes straight, and I didn't realize it until like
Hmm.
I like finished everything. I was like, oh my god, was I feeling dread? Because it really picked up
Yeah.
for me the last 2 minutes or 3 minutes of this episode.
Mm.
Seeing seeing this story walking and talking hit a different nerve for me, man. Like there's a level of separation that comes with like manga, right? In that a lot of like your personal vibes or whatever, like your interpretation of it is, I guess, more limited in the what do you call it, the sensory experience than it is to watch something with audio, with music, with
Mm.
you know, visuals, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
So when I tell
gotcha.
you, seeing Shibuya happen like that, at least in the first like couple minutes of it being presented, I was like, whoa, this is a major metropolitan city. This shit would be
Yeah.
terrifying.
Absolutely horrifying, bro. Listen, all I'm gonna say is for you, bro, don't run into any barriers.
Bro,
I would
people,
hate to.
I was like, bro, people live there. They're like having fun. They're like existing in like a very populated area that's like huge. And it's like they just start twirling around like a big tidal wave. I'm like, whoa,
Yep.
fuck. That's
Yeah, it's horrifying. You know what I
horrifying.
mean?
Horrifying. What about you? What did you think?
I'm man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels a little bit. It feels a little bit surreal. Very like, we're here.
Yeah,
You sure? You sure we're here? Like, are you?
yeah. Because
I'm
if
not mad, but are you sure?
yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I thought Mappa was just messing around. I
Hmm.
I don't.
Yeah, like, it was a joke. It was a prank. It was a joke. It was a prank.
We'll see Shibuya animated in 2028. Like,
Yeah. We're not there yet, guys. Like, come on now. You can't do this. That's not really right.
and then,
Um.
dude, seeing the sorcerers interact more, like I don't the dullness of Shibuya, if you want to call it that, got me even more tense. I think the conversation with Kusakabe and Panda especially really messed with me because of Kusakabe's dialogue. Where he was like, "I looked inside the barrier and it seems like people were chilling, right? Aside from like the general fear of like what's going on." I was like, "Bro."
Yeah, they don't know yet, bro.
And
They don't know two hands are about to come together and just
and
chink, chink, chink.
dude, this is like beautiful storytelling, right? So with all the sorcerers gathered around the barrier like they have been and explaining their like reasons for not just storming the place looking for whatever, it's like a combination of the humans not being under attack from anywhere and they're all waiting for Gojo because they Gojo was specifically called out. They're just waiting for him to clean up the mess. Even Kusakabe is like, we're just here to like get his stragglers.
Yep. Anybody he lets accidentally escape, we're here to get rid of.
And they all seem to be generally fine with this arrangement. At least Kusakabe is, right? And
Yeah.
for me, it was like, this is so fucking cool from a story perspective, showing this and like,
Yep.
like sort of depicting this dynamic at play for the rest of the arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maki's like, are we going in? No.
Gojo will take
What?
care of it.
Yeah, who do you think you are? You're not going anywhere, lady. Like, this is Gojo's coming in here, right? And he's gonna handle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's getting fixed when he shows up, and then we can all go home.
I mean, obviously. Um, Jesus. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. It's like we haven't seen much, but we've seen enough. We've seen I know, bro. I'm looking in here. I'm just like, huh. This is really where it gets real, huh? Like the anime onlys, right? The people that have been hearing hype about Shibuya, like next episode, you guys are about to kind of get a look at what we were talking about. God. Yeah, that is going to be.
Yeah. I just, dude, it feels like watching a horror movie, like piecemeal every single week.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, chat and specifically Liv right now brings up a great thing, guys. We fucking won. We did it. Gege heard our pleas or our threats, whichever one worked. Honestly, we have a fucking narrator. Let's fucking go.
Yes, sir. I had to, I was like, hold on, bro. Me and Gege gotta have a conversation. We gotta have a dialogue. All right. I arranged a narrator. All right.
Dude.
We got something. We got the ball rolling. So that's cool. I'm excited. Oh man. The things I need narrated.
Dude, I'm so excited. I feel like I never thought this day would come. I'm so happy about the decision. I can't wait to hear JJK's narrator in full swing. And honestly, for a guy who's like a big Togashi meat rider, I'm surprised he was fighting the narrator thing at all, considering how like goated the fucking Hunter x Hunter narrator is. Um,
Yeah, you would think his Hunter x Hunter Dicky like skill would come in here.
yeah.
But apparently not, bro.
Yeah.
Apparently he had standards.
Yeah, it's you love to see him. You love to see him get dropped because we win. We
Yeah.
win, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I cannot wait, man. I'm just ready for some real prime time fiction. You know what I mean? I'm just ready for for good storytelling, bro. God, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's the prospect of like seeing some of this stuff. Like I know I'm like kind of off it when I'm like, bro, I can't wait to see Yuji versus the Grasshopper Curse.
Mm-hmm.
What? What am I talking about? Why am I talking about a grasshopper, bro?
God, dude, I don't know, like all the big things, obviously, but even all the little things, like I can't tell you, just like I can't emphasize enough how satisfying the Mahito transformation sequence was for me. Like it really scratched an itch of like, yeah, this shit feels alive. Mahito's a crazy opponent, and I was like, oh shit, BR was cooking. This is literally the best ability to have if you had to take it out of the series.
Come on now, bro. You know I'm always right about
Bro,
stuff
I
like
was so
this.
mad because I was like I saw him like do the gear third, massive fist, right? I was like,
Mm.
oh man, I wonder because Mahito doesn't have toon powers, and then it clicked for me. He just made a proportionally large flesh arm to punch with.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my god, he could just do that, and he didn't.
Yeah.
He just kept eating all the blasts that weren't like damaging his soul. I was like, oh my god, bro has like his own version of infinity. I'm sick.
Bro turned into a fish, turned into a bird,
The
turned
fish
into a
thing was
monkey.
so cool, dude. The fish thing was so fucking cool.
Yeah, I will. God, it was. I think it was really good. It was really good, really good, really good. I mean, this like obviously. I feel like the main event here was definitely like Mechamaru versus Mahito, but bleeding into Shibuya very very smoothly and nicely. I'm just locked in. I don't really know what else to say though. Like it's sort of one of those things where I'm like,
It was great.
man, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks. Like you're
Um,
real. You're real for that.
oh my god, dude. A truly divine tech. Yeah, there's a lot of lines the narrator is gonna. They're gonna have to cook.
Truly divine
Technique.
technique, man. They would all bear witness.
Goodness.
Hold on.
Oh. Mm.
Don't do it. Don't do it because if I have a heart attack, right? Then whose issue is it, right? Because like obviously, come on now, bro. Two arms versus four arms is like I'm excited for silly shit like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like low stakes, my God, bro. There's so much.
There's so much. There's so much.
That's one.
God. Oh my god, bro.
I need I need it, bro. I need it.
Bro.
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
so locked in.
Bro, at the hands of the strongest sorcerer on earth.
Hmm.
Dude, that's gonna scratch an itch for me.
I bet it will, buddy. Yeah. Mm. Dude,
I'm just thrilled,
what
man.
what
Like,
else is there to say, chat? Like,
so wait, is this the first 10 out of 10 for Shibuya already? The second episode in?
yeah.
You love to see
No
it.
sorcerer can use it at will. Oh, damn, bro. Damn. All right, let me relax.
Oh,
Let me bring.
wait,
I'm too
dude.
hyped, bro. I'm too hyped for nothing being in front of me.
They don't choose who to bless. Oh, oh, that line's gonna be
Jesus Christ.
nasty. I already
But
know.
now all three have brought out 120. I
120%.
can't hear that. I can't hear that, bro. I
Oh
can't
my
hear
God.
that. I literally cannot hear that. You can't. No, bro. I'm gonna just start. I don't know. I'm gonna seize, bro. I'm gonna just seize up, and that's just gonna be it. Death by hype.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm giving this episode a clean 10.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
I'm not entertaining. I'm not entertaining the idea of it not being a 10. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be real with you.
Oh my god, man. You know, I have this like I know I've said this before in other episodes, but I was like, if there is a theoretical way for the JJK anime to just like excel, like just beyond the manga, like from beginning to
Huh.
end.
Bro, trying to give us the One Piece treatment where
Hold,
we just don't be covering real shit.
hold on, right? If that happens, right, and the anime just like sweeps in telling the story better than Gege, first of all, hilarious. Second of all, I'm sure he'd be happy about it.
Hmm.
Third of all, that is going to it might thin his pockets. I don't know how happy he'd be, but hey, at that point, I think he'll be like 10 years retired.
Hey, bro, I'm
So
gonna be
he
real
might have
with
forgotten
you.
about JJK at that point.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Demon Slayer being better than the manga only lined that mangaka's pockets, bro.
You know what? True.
Shit,
True.
Go to Gay was eating off of Demon Slayer
No.
season 1, bro.
No.
Like,
Bro.
if I'm Gege, I'm looking at this and I'm saying, wow,
No.
I'm rich.
Bro.
I'm rich.
Eating doesn't cut it. Feasting barely
Mhm.
cuts it. You're eating up the food chain, all of it.
Huh. Yeah.
Oh man, bro, think ahead. Sheer lethality. Look, bro, I can't. I gotta.
Sheer lethality.
I got.
It's such it's such a dumb thing to give to that character.
I know, but so hard. Yo, BR and I still talk about it. Like that's how weird that line is. Like, why did Gege do that? Why?
No, it actually, you know what? Okay, sidebar, right? I won't get into spoilers, whatever. Just talking very general. It actually doesn't make sense to give that line to him.
Yeah.
It actually, that could have gone to somebody else, right? That line is disproportionately cool. Like, it wasn't cursed energy. Oh my god, bro. What do we do?
Why?
No.
Like it's not even about like why did he give it? Why did it land? Why did it land so hard,
bro? It wasn't cursed energy.
It was sheer lethality.
That's hard, bro. That's hard.
Yep.
That's hard. Like,
because then like he like they backed it up. Like why?
Yeah.
What are we doing here against? By the way, a not weak opponent.
Yeah, not weak guy. Yeah, dude. Like, and to me, stuff like that is why Gege confuses me with at least not wanting a narrator in the beginning. I guess he just realized like maybe season 1 just wasn't the content to need that for. Cool, fine, whatever. I'll let you rock. I'll let you slide, right? But man. I don't know how you can write bars like that and be like, I don't want that in the anime.
Like, no, you actually have to be a hater. Like, bro, you can't be your own biggest hater. Like, stop. Like, this is how I know Gege wrote Yuji as an MC, man. Because, like, Yuji preying on his own downfall, like, chapter to chapter, right? I'm like, yeah, I could see this being a Gege self-insert.
But like, you just like me for real.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Drum summons need for the 14. Gojo's next.
Yeah, bro, that's 3 years. Oh, that 3 years is gonna be different.
Oh God.
Unlock something that perhaps could never be found. Oh, hold on, bro. Don't make me go back to Sendai, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. You know, this isn't a hard stance, right? But I wouldn't be surprised if that is like top 3 craziest like sequence like bars. I'm not gonna lie to you, JJK has a lot of hard shit, right? There is something about that, like, though he'd probably never find meaning in fighting Ishiguro. Just this once, bro.
Just this once, bro. I think that's like some of my favorite lines. One of my favorite lines, man. It is because like my heart was melted,
it's
bro.
So ridiculously cool. It's a mixture of like it's heartfelt but cold as fuck, bro. There's something there was some sauce, right? There was something Gege was on. Some performance enhancer, bro. That he just took it for that chapter. He said, "Hold on, let me." He took it for the for the even saying that's crazy. For another chapter in the fight, right, with the big cliffhanger,
Mhm.
and he took it for this, because that guy was different. there was something there was something about him that was just off in a good way. He just said, "Hold on, I have bars."
Let me use them.
No, dude.
Let me use them.
Dude, it's
God.
I'm unbelievably hype for
Oh,
Shibuya, man.
dude.
But the thing is, I'm also grieving. I'm already grieving.
Yeah. Oh no. I think you have to survive, because like
Yeah,
Gege is not a. He pulled no punches.
not at all. And
Yeah.
the enemy's gonna be like, well, hold on, he didn't pull any, right? But can I throw an extra?
Yeah.
Can I throw an extra couple?
Let me toss in a haymaker just for kicks, right? Just like a casual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, by the way, Cortez Santana, video idea, the best bars in the series, bro. You are
Yeah,
touching on
you
something.
are. Yeah, you're a funny guy, buddy.
Yeah.
You're a funny guy. Yeah, we've talked about
Yeah.
that.
Specifically
But
that.
yeah, yes, literally, specifically
Yeah.
that
It's
very idea.
it's on the agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Um, bro, we might have to
The
like,
two swords.
yeah, we might have to revisit that idea during like the dry spell, like
I'm down, to be
yeah,
honest.
like after the season's end.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's another video. I don't know if it's the greatest idea to put it out here, but whatever.
Mm.
There's another one. I'm gonna be like ranking black flashes, bro. I
Mm.
feel like that's gonna be cool. I'm excited. Ranking some of like JJK's coolest moments.
It's
Dude,
fun.
just
Yeah,
this once is ridiculous.
it is.
It's actually kind of absurd.
Yep. Bro, if you're holding open casting calls, I want to like sign my name, because that
Hey,
seems like a
bro.
fun one.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a table that, but damn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Bro, you know what's even funnier? Like, that's something you might have to hold off until the end of the series to like fully do.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen, a certain fight has been lacking them, but I'm almost sure, right? First of all, there are definitely some like sneaky hits in there. First of all, second of all, right? I think there are going to be some that that are just ridiculous.
Insane,
I
like
can
unhinged.
I
Yeah.
can see some for Yuji, bro, that are just gonna be ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. And
So
if he can combine Black Flash with Divergent Fist,
a divergent black flash is such a disgusting
yeah.
concept.
Oh no, like, because then you have like 3 people who could survive it.
Yeah. Caliber X4, think of it the 5. I've never been so hype and also full of dread at the same time.
Dude,
You have just described the JJK
It
community.
yeah,
Thank you.
dude. That was literally me. I had to like go wash my hands and like fully dry them, because like my phone was slipping from my hands when I was watching slash reading. Fuck, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, excellent episode. If I didn't make it clear, this is 10.
Great episode. And look at that, guys. We finished out an episode without like roasting me at the end. This feels good. Let's keep this up. Let's see how long we can
do you want to talk about what we were talking about before stream?
We
Just to switch
had
things
a
up?
great stream here, guys. Thank you for coming out to the Honored Ones podcast. Thank you to all our members who showed up today. We appreciate each and every single one of you.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining
Whoa,
us. Very,
yeah.
very good episode,
Bro,
right?
I was juggling 2 jokes simultaneously and couldn't, and just like froze.
I bet you did. You said race joke or misogyny joke.
Alright.
You know, I get you. I get you. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for coming out. As always, we will see you guys this upcoming Sunday if you're a manga reader. We got I will say this is not a discussion to miss. This
Yep.
is not a discussion to miss. It'll be funny.
There will be opinions flying. Yeah. So if you're watching the VOD of this after stream, you can join us every Thursday after the anime episodes air. We'll talk about them later that evening. Join us here by becoming an honored one today. Also, you get nifty emojis, custom emojis designed by our very own Live Harder. Here we go. This is all of them. So I have to type all these manually, so give me a second. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So you get these cool little badges next to your names, and honestly, whole lot of fun. Whole lot of fun. All right. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next
Peace,
week
peace.
or Sunday.